What's up, YouTube? Um, Happy Sunday. We got another One OK Rock song going on. Um, I decided to throw it back to the beginning. See what I did there? The song's called "The Beginning." This video is like 10 years old, but it seemed to have been their most popular video on YouTube. So I'm gonna start bouncing around a little bit. Figured I'd go back and do something a little older. This is a music video. The first thing I did there is the only thing I did there was a live, was that just fucking gigantic stadium in on Japan, the dome. Um, so it was really cool, by the way, very cool. So you guys, great responses, and thank you for welcoming to me into your clan. I'm a fan. No, it's this is good stuff. I grew up, just so you guys know, I grew up like in Southern California. I grew up on punk rock, old school punk rock. Um, so that's where, even though like if you go through the stuff that I react to, there's really not any punk rock. Um, just because I'm diversified my brain a little bit, um, but I'm open to everything. So that's probably why I like, the rockish type, the feel of this band. So let's jump in. Oh, and by the way, I pulled up the lyrics again, just to see if there was Japanese. There is, because I want to know what's going on. If there's a song going, I can't break apart. I don't know Japanese fluently, or even close to it. So just a forewarning, I am reading lyrics there.
Just give me a reason to keep my heart beating. Don't worry, it's safe right here in my arms.
Just give me a reason to keep my heart beating. Don't worry, it's safe right here in my arms. So give me a reason to live. Um, don't worry, it's you're safe here.
Don't worry, it's safe right here in my arms. As the world falls apart around us, all we can do is hold on, hold on. Take my hand and bring me back.
So the beginning of that had, it's weird that I just said that. That had more of like a punkish, like almost, like the beginning of like somewhat of like the emo phase when it was still punky, and less of the screamy bands. You look at like, like some 41s and Good Charlottes and stuff. The mixture of that hard hitting, sort of punk rock. That's kind of what that reminded me of. That's interesting. And the last one was a whole lot of Linkin Park vibes that I got. Um, and the electric guitar, how that comes in. So he was saying, all we can do is hold on, take my hand, and bring me back. Um, so we're basically, it sounds almost like the beginning or the end, or the beginning of the end of a love story. Just take my hand and bring me back, because he started off just saying, give me the reason to keep my heart beating. So um, almost kind of a way of saying like, I want to work through this. Don't worry, you're safe. Take my hand, bring me back.
Risk everything if it's for you. I whisper into the night, telling me it's not my time and don't give up. I've never
I risk everything. It's for you. I whisper into the night. Tell me it's not my time and don't give up. So basically, yeah, it sounds like he's talking to, he's trying to, I'd risk everything for you. it's like it's kind of a sort of like the beginning of the end of a love story, right? But he's just saying he's holding on, right? He's holding on.
Never stood up before this time. でも譲れないもの。言ったこの手は離さない。So stand up, stand up. Just gotta keep it warm and wake up, wake up. Just tell me how we can never give up. 苦しいほど切ない。Just tell me why, baby. They might call me crazy. We're saying like fight until there is no more.
Yeah, this is everybody's had that relationship, right? Where you're just willing to give and give and give and give and give and you're fighting and you feel like you're fighting uphill all the time, but you won't give up that fight. Um and what he's doing is he's pleading, he's begging for this other person to fight with him. Um the Japanese part in my lyrics is in Japanese. So just like I can't translate Japanese, I also can't read it. Um, and they're not giving me English subtext there, so I think I'm kind of screwed there, but we'll see.
Like fight until there is no more. ブレイブを含んだ閃光眼光感覚的シャドウ。Blinded, I can see the end. So where do I begin? Say not a word, I can hear you. The silence between us. 何もないように映ってるだけ。I take this chance and I make it mine. ただ隠せないもの。飾ったように見せかけて。So stand up, stand up.
So yeah, just there. Say another word, I can't hear you. The silence between us. I take this chance that I make you mine. So it sounds like he's almost battling into a wall because he's saying, just say something. I can't hear you. I'm taking this chance that I make you mine. Then he jumps into more Japanese that I don't understand. Maybe y'all can help me out with that down below. Yeah, all right. So the image of the girl. So he's saying, stand up, stand up. Where did I lose myself there? You just got to keep on running. Wake up, wake up. Just tell me how I can never give up. So he's basically saying, tell me what I got to do. Just make sure you're there with me. So blinded, I couldn't. So blinded, I can't see the end. He's saying that he was just so blinded, probably by love, he couldn't see this ending, right? I wonder if that rock, because he says, "Where do I begin?" I wonder if that rock I wonder if that symbolizes like a diamond, like a wedding ring. Complete transfer. Interesting. So did he just, does that symbolic of like his death? Like, is he at the end of his journey? Is this done?
握
I love their drummer style. That's very punk rock. What he does, just a lot of hard hitting bass, snare, hi hat, a lot of toms. It finally begins. Is that the end there? Interesting. They're all standing like motionless. And at the end of that, that guy, it seemed like he was at the end of his path. He was at the end. He's got no more fight left in him. She laid him down to rest. Um, no, that was super cool. There's obviously I didn't get the Japanese parts because it's unless he was just repeating what he said in the English parts, which he might have been doing. I don't know. Um, but yeah, it sounds like your standard kind of your love story, and you know, very passion filled. Um, it's different feel. I got a lot more of the like I mentioned, like the Linkin Park sort of rock, just the singing vibes and the way that the music was and getting the crowd into it when in the live version. The music video has a little bit more, this at least has a little bit more punk rock kind of feel. It's like um, still a lot of Linkin Park vibes. Don't get me wrong there. But if it's like if you know if Chester and David Grohl had a bunch of kids that turned out to be, you know, Japanese, you know, good Charlotte or some 41. Um, anyways, yeah, no, it's cool to see kind of if this is one of their sort of first big time videos. I read in my comments that they've been around since 2005, so this is only 10 years old. So that puts us at 2013. I'm assuming there's a bunch that came before this, but this has like I don't know, shit tons of views on it. So I'm guessing it was very well liked and very well received by their fan base. Um, no, very cool. Interesting to see their performance and how it's mixed in with the music video. You get a lot of them, and then the storytelling point, all those you know point of this the or I guess portion of the video itself, although subtle, is still powerful because you've got like I don't even think the girl showed up until a couple minutes into the video, right? But you can kind of get the context of what you know what's going on. It's a song, you know. He's fighting for this girl. He's fighting for this girl. He's fighting, and then it looks like he just runs out of steam. Um, I could be way wrong with that's just my interpretation of what I got from the lyrics as well as from the video. Um, but yeah, thanks for watching with me. If you like, be sure to leave it a like, comment down below with what else I should do. I'd like to see some more of their live stuff as well, because they, as much as cool as they are, that you know that they can get in a planned setting. Artists feed off of you know energy from crowds, and they were a perfect example. The first video I did of theirs, that crowd was huge, and they were going nuts up there. And you could see just emotion, just you know, in all of their faces, and it was that's cool to see. You can't really fake that in a music video. You can emote as much as you can act, or as well as you can through a song, but there's something to say for live audiences and how artists react to that sort of give and take of that energy. But yeah, again, thanks for coming with, and subscribe if you haven't already, and enjoy the rest of your Sunday and the rest of your next week. We'll talk to you.